And welcome back. It's the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. It's time for map number 3. Vitality returns versus Team Rize.za. Currently 2-0 to returns.
It's been a good match so far, but the respawn game types we have been seeing, Vitality, we are sort of thinking, this is what they got. It was going to be that S&D we saw moments ago that we thought maybe Rize should come back out on, and very close, but sadly it wasn't going to be the case. So, Freight Blitz. I like this map. It's nice and small. A lot of action happening very often in the middle part of the map, and obviously the underground part there for a blue room. So, interesting to see how these teams take this one out.
It's usually quite fast and furious, this map. You are right. It's kind of a short throw between them. You actually see that on the map there when we bring it up. It's very small throw. So you can actually get between them. The key thing on this map is like door control. Definitely. It's weird to say the dynamic map. Door control. Opening and closing the doors, you can see them just open and close as both teams kind of try to fight to get their doors open and get the enemy get their doors closed and the enemy team's door open.
Obviously, a lot of players also use it as a distraction. They'll open it, then run around the back of the actual area. So it sort of works in two simple ways. You can use it as a defense point of view, but also as an attack strategy. You open it, but then you head somewhere completely different. And again, sometimes you do like the double fake. You open it, wait and lay there. They think you've gone somewhere else, then push on through moments later.
It is. It's one that I said. It's amazing how much this dynamic control on these doors actually affect gameplay. If it's open, then obviously that is another way into your base. That's very easy. You've got no warning. If it's closed, and obviously you can kind of just ignore that path.
As you guys are going to head off into this match, of course, it is game number 3. This is going to be Rize's last chance to stay alive in this series, and they've got to do something in the next 10 minutes and counting. Of course, Dominate going to get the first blood on the map. On Get Some there, looking for the second one as well. Nice long-distance shots to the M-Tower across the map there. One more player, two-piece for Deluxe to answer back with as Mans takes him down.
Agent's coming through again. He's going to get two. No, he doesn't. He's going to get shut down. However, first point on the board now for the guys from Team Rize. They have managed to get that in. It's going to be Pupsy who actually scored.
Some nice shots going out there, but of course, like you said, Pupsky, first points on the board, and it can help him a little bit, momentum change, perhaps we'll find out as the time ticks on through. The Vector in hand for Mans just there gets shut down by Axox. He did put shots on him beforehand, but couldn't connect and finish up the kill. One player bottom lumber just there, the front of red, I should say, as Axox looks around for him. They're challenging down. It's now going to become a 1v1 game. First minute gone.
It certainly is now. Let's see what Deluxe can do. Going to try and push through just a little bit here. He's going to go up top now. It's a very dangerous position. If he can lock this one down, you can usually get a few flags on this because it's great defensive, knocking people down through the door, and they've locked it in. They've got so many players in this area now. Deluxe is looking for them to come through. He has a teammate coming behind him. It's going to be Agony. Agony will probably get another one here. And like I said, they're just swarming at the moment, and there's not even really an overextend by Rize.
As we'll see there, now 4v1 situation in regards to points. Minute and a half also gone as these guys answer back, but the Vitality guys have done well, and we have seen very strong work from Vitality on these respawn game types. When it comes down to it, it's not about kills, it's about the actual captures, though. And, if the opposite time of Rize can just get more caps and keep it close, they can definitely keep this alive in their favour, perhaps even take away with it. We'll see right now, Dominate on our screens from that Rize squad. Inside of Owens right now on the hunt, trying to find someone, but Agony coming in through the back door. Oh, nice little knife there from AJ.
It certainly is. Now let's see what Getsman can do. Pushing forward himself. Tries to put some shots down, not able to do it. Going to try and back off a little bit here. And you know what? Neither team really actually stamping dominance on this map at the moment.
It's really just, they're both trading off, I guess. They come out in the middle of the map, they get a few shots, a few kills, and as they come on through, getting stunned galore. Gets on through, though.
It doesn't. You see his teammates actually back him up. Azok's kind of curious about where he wants to go. His teammate gets taken down. He's going to come through front door. He sees what? No! Doesn't get the kill. Unfortunately, he's now going to go try and do a different route. He has no support either. He has been seen. Trying to get the hit fire. Another one going through. He managed to pick that one up. There is going to be a player come back and try and face him off here. And he's going to be careful because the pitch is going to go through, not able to get a knife or anything in that area. Agony is the only one left alive as well. He's going to have to try and hold this off.
Talking about those doors as well, one of the things that I sometimes do when I play Blitz myself is if the door's open, I close it. Even if I'm going for that point, I still close it just to help. The other team thinks, don't I see the door closed or open, and then it's still closed. And they're like, okay, no one's inside of here. Nice knife out there from Agony, though, as he defends beautifully there for his team. There's the guys now trying to stay here. It's 6-3, the scoreline right now. It's a 3-point game with just under 2 minutes left here from the first half. But right now, it's Vitality's in their favour.
So there we go. Gets him going to go down as well. Azox and Agony picking up kills, though. They're going to try and push out once again. They've got one man left to take on. It's going to be Pupsky. Pupsky slips and no! Shut down. Not able to get past that one. Now it's going to be Agony. Open the door as usual. Go around the side. A very common tactic. Throw a Semtex at the chimney. No.
Not quite sure what he's trying to achieve out of that one. You saw a knife come out from Dykes there on Dominate as he pushes on through and gets the cap down. So right now, Agony's just going to try and defend, push down this lumberyard area and just try and hold these guys off their respawn, while the rest of the guys try and push in and around. You just saw another teammate going through as it ticked on through. Agony's not trying to cap a point right now. All he's trying to do is just keep the opposition team of Rize away from that point, allowing these guys to just get cap after cap. And just like that, it's a 4-point game with the Vitality guys in that lead.
It's Dalek's now going to go up top. There's going to be one come up the stairs here. He's peeled it perfectly. Managed to get that one. There's going to be another one come through the door. Can he get that one? No! Shut down before he can do anything. However, the returns line is completely clear. So they can push out once again. It's currently 9-5 in favour of Vitality returns. And Agony gets taken down.
And we'll see now the final 50 seconds remaining here in this first half on Blitz Freight. 4-point game. It should be able to get to about a 10-5, 10-6 game, I would think, by the end of this time. And of course, that will be Vitality in that lead right now. But it would seem that at the same point, Agony coming out strong here, but at the same time getting shut down. So back and forth, these guys are pretty much just slain. They get past the halfway point of the railway tracks on this map, and they get shut down. Same when they goes to the other side of the teams. They get across once again, get shut down. It's now become 20 seconds left. Rize and AJ coming on through, and a cap will go in. It's 11-5 right now. 15 seconds left on that scoreline. No one really in the position from Rize to really cap a point down, it would seem, but Vitality are all around that area.
They certainly are. Look at them just kind of try and flood it in. They've got 5 seconds left to get another one. Who's the closest? It's going to be Azox. He just has to just go for it. Go for it. Still on there, though. Not able to get on. Look at that. The denial by just piling bodies on. But Azox had a fantastic first half. 19-7 with 3 captures. He ran that. 3 of Team Rise.za. Action 7 kills.
It's a nice work as these guys get set and ready for action. In the final 5 minutes remaining in this Blitz on Freight. Of course, this is, like I said, Rise's last chance to really, stay alive in this comp, because they need to get this victory here and it'll allow them this series to continue on through. But of course, if Vitality get it, then that is 3 out of them, and it'll be done and dusted.
They certainly will. Now let's see what they can do. Dominate coming through, trying to pick up a kill. They're not actually able to do it. Just trying to hold on and just trying to keep going forward. Dominate doesn't exactly know what to do at the moment. A little bit hesitant to go through. He's actually had a pretty good half. He's the best player for me on this team at the moment. He's kind of had great series every single game I've seen him in. Putting shots down. Look at that long-range M-Tire. Picked up the 2-piece. Now going to move forward. They could come back here. They're trying to lock this one down. First one goes in. Dominate trying to lock down Lumber. Not able to do it. They're going to try and push them out once again.
And we'll see here now, of course, that 11-6 scoreline from the first half. Now it's gone to 12-6. Nice little double-point mark there for Vitality. But again, it is going to be Rize, answering back as that cap goes down. So if they can keep it within like a 5 or 6 game, it's still very doable, because you only need, 50.5 seconds for the 6 captures, or 50.1 seconds, sorry, for the 6 captures to go on through. And just like that, they made it to a 4-point game now, making it 12-8. The nice little 2-piece there, but AJ and Pupsky picking up kills of their own here on this middle part of the map. Trade off. Pupsky now heading into fire, it would seem, as he sees one in front of him, gets the kill there. Ooh, didn't know if you saw the player running at the backhand side behind Red, but he's going to head up high now, crossing over to Owens.
So Pupsky's going to drop there as well. Now it's on board with Mance. Mance is going to try and get the skill. Doesn't even shoot him, just walks straight in. They're bringing this back within contention. It's 12-9, still in favour of returns, but it's going to be getting shorter and shorter as this game goes on by the look of it.
Yeah, you'll just see Mance now just going for that relay. Went for 1 cap, got it in. Going now for a second one up here in top of Owens. He's going to meet a player in front of him. Ooh, female gone for a bit of a knife there, but sadly could not connect. Dominate with 3-point streak to his name. 21-15. He is currently going, looking for anyone else down the left-hand side of the map. There is one up top, Owens. There's one down to his left as well. He shouldn't really challenge there because it was going to be a 2v1 situation, but he does anyway as the player's in front. There's a nice little 2-piece for Azox, though. As they trade off in the middle part of the map, it's a scoreline of 12-9 right now. 3 minutes left here between returns and Rize.
It's only this now 13-9. They managed to get another one there, returns, and they're just trying to hold this one on now. They really do not want to let this team cut back into it, but knives going off all over the map. Now Azox on board. He has managed to drop somebody there. He's been a key player for returns this entire game. He's actually going back to clean house, interestingly enough.
Pretty much. He's going to stay inside a brewery right now as a player at the back there. We do see him, and he does see him as graffiti, but he's not going to worry too much about it. He's going to sit back, get that cap in, and that's what it's all about. Captures, not kills. As these guys now 5 points in that lead. That is 6-point mark there for a short while, not long, but Deluxe, nice little work there. Come up with this relay and just going to try and just once again go for it. And it's one of the things you don't see that much of, I guess, on Freight relays, because it's such a small map. You usually do find someone in between and get some. Nice
Look
work
at this.
there.
It looked like it was coming back in the contest. All of a sudden, they've just blown it out the water. 17-11 at the moment. Returns are trying to put this one down as it speaks. 18-11 now. They're running away with it. They're continuing to pile the pressure on the Team Rises.za, and they do not have an answer. Look at that grenade has gone in as well. He's just standing on the flag. There's nothing they can do. They have been pinned.
Agony was waiting for that to cool on down so he can get another capture. You know, I did see Rize doing a nice work here, but in this last 2.5 minutes or 3-minute mark area, you know, it was going to be returns who have started to push away a fair amount now. 9-point lead they've gotten themselves. A minute 35 left on that clock. You see Agony on your screens right now. He's currently located inside of white. He's going to push it down and around. Now, he could have just like stepped back in the spawn if he really wanted to and try a bit of a spawn trip, I guess, and just hold these guys at bay in that back of container yard, but instead went in for the capture as well. As long as one person's putting a cap in, that's all that matters. It's a 9-point lead they've got right now. A minute 20 left. It is done and dusted, more or less, and that's going to be Vitality Returns taking out a victory here.
It is, and you know what? It seemed like it could have gone very close at the 3-minute mark, and then you give it 2 more minutes, and all of a sudden they've just completely smashed it out of the park.
Yeah.
They stepped up the gear, they found a new level, and you know what? Rize had nothing to answer them with. They were just letting them through.
Exactly.
They're just constantly running it.
They were, yeah, across the map every single time. We saw a lot of slay work happening there. Look at Azox, 30-14 right now. Currently doing a very good job in 5 caps. Deluxe on 27-17, 20-16 for Get Some, and Agony on 20-15 as well. All across that return squad. These guys are going some nice scorelines, all positive as well. That's what you sort of want to see. Sadly, only one person going positive from the opposition side of thing from Rize is Dominate. He's 27-22. The rest sadly going negative there. So, 30 seconds left here on the clock. They're still going to play it out though, but it is an 11-point game right now. 2 returns.
It certainly is. There we go. Agony is the man we're on board with as we just wrap this one up. Last 20 seconds. Of course, it was impossible a long time ago. But yeah, 230 bombs there from Vitality Return. They really did drop the numbers and the captures onto this Team Rise.today. They put up a valiant fight. The S&D was a bit of a shocker. Could have gone either way. But unfortunately, it was just not to be today for Team Rize.today. And I think, if I remember correctly, they cannot go through now.
I think that is correct. That might be their efforts done and dusted right now. So of course, Vitality Returns very happy with that. But sadly, I think that might be Rize ZA done and dusted for them as well. They may not be able to push on through. Vitality Returns, I've seen them win twice right now, so they're 2 and at least 0 unless they lost one of the matches against one of the other teams. So at least 2-1. So I'm pretty sure they've given themselves a nice little qualification there.
They should have done. So there we go. It's going to be a win for Vitality Returns. Kind of a swift 3-0 from them guys. They kind of just showed how good they are and how much they're willing to work to get out of that pool play. So that is going to be the end here. We'll be back with another game right after this.